Well, it certainly was the Supreme Court decision heard round the country that made Tennessee's newest congressional map possible.
And while lawmakers rush to redraw district lines, some descendants of those who fought for civil rights worry this could be the return of one of the darkest times in American history. Levi Ismail has the story.
Frankie Henry was just about 85 years old when she passed away this weekend. She lived long enough to help desegregate lunch counters in Nashville and watch the signing of the Voting Rights Act. But in her final days, she worried if all of that work had just been undone.
They put their bodies, their lives on the line for us to have these type of privileges.
Whether it was the right to vote, or in this case, the right to sit at any lunch counter in Nashville, Lamont Henry gives all the credit to people just like his mother, Frankie Henry.
That right there is the culmination of what they did.
But the truth is, this footage of one of the most important student-led civil rights rallies in Nashville history only tells part of the story. The idea dawned on me that she might be in some of this footage here.
No.
But you're saying she was not. Ms. Henry was one of several college students still locked up in a Nashville jail from an earlier lunch counter sit-in where they only released one student at a time.
Once she was able to get home, that's when she found out the State Board of Regents gave them all else. She got kicked out of school.
It took almost 10 years for Ms. Henry to finish her bachelor's degree at Tennessee State University.
People have to understand backstories and things that were not talked about.
Lamont knows his mom had character, even until the very end. Ms. Henry was 85 when she passed away this weekend. When you think of your mom, what comes to mind?
Discipline. Mom was very adamant about structure, discipline, and your moral fiber.
Ms. Henry tells stories about how she endured endless harassment and cigarette burns at lunch counters throughout the city.
And once I was old enough to understand what she went through, I just shook my head.
She may not have been a freedom rider, but it's how these students were treated on the buses and lunch counters that put a spotlight on the South and helped make the Voting Rights Act possible.
Hands off Memphis!
The thought never crossed her mind that what she worked for could be undone more than 60 years later.
Actually, we had this conversation last week because we were looking at the news and she saw what the Supreme Court did for Louisiana. She was livid.
The Supreme Court upended years of precedent by arguably watering down the Voting Rights Act, which was meant to end Jim Crow policies that kept black and brown people from voting. Republicans across the South jumped on this new opportunity to redraw a controversial congressional map that splits up the state's last Democratic seat and makes votes from predominantly black Memphis mean far less.
And you can tell by some of the policies, things that are happening, we have to stand up.
Ms. Henry never made it to see these maps take shape, but Lamont says she would never want anyone to lose faith in a vote her generation worked so hard to guarantee.
And if we don't keep that at the forefront, it's going to turn and revert back to where it was when my mom was 18 years old.
As Lamont puts it, history does not have to repeat itself. But if it does, he says the blueprint was drawn long ago of what it takes to keep fighting.
Push, move forward. These are obstacles, but you have to move forward.
Discipline.
Discipline.
Lamont told me that his mother constantly spoke to their family about the importance of voting, not just in presidential elections, but in the smaller races that often make the biggest differences. It's a message that he hopes reaches young people who might feel discouraged at the moment, that you do your talking at the polls. With News Channel 5 Investigates, I'm Levi Ismail.